Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Cheers. You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Liquid Cash.
A beta man is why everything is the way it is. Because they let women get away with and they don't put their foot down. All they do is pay bills and lay up in the house, smell farts, and do whatever the woman says, and they at their beck and call. Yeah, beta man is one of the reasons why the world is in shambles. The dating pool is in shambles. You niggas let these women get away with too much. You dig? Y'all ain't putting your foot down. The only thing y'all are to a woman is a fucking ATM machine. You dig? Anytime she wants something, you express your masculinity. What's the word? Masculinity? Yeah. You express your masculinity by doing something financially for her and thinking that you getting brownie points. You're not getting no brownie points, man. You're not getting away with nothing, nigga. She see you a sucker. So of course she gonna take you to the bank every time. She know you ain't no real man. That's why she fucking the next nigga that, you know what I mean, live across the way. You dig? Yeah, she rocking with you. She's faking it with you because you the nigga that pay the bills. But the nigga that really pipe her down and really, you know what I mean, do what he need to do to her, yeah, he live across the way. She experiencing that. She loving that. And she using you for what she using you for, man. So the beta man is the reason why the dating pool is in shambles, man. You niggas need to step your game up and get yourself some life coaches, some mindset coaches, some game coaches, and step your game up. Understand you can't express your masculinity through your pocketbook or through your bank account. Nah, you gotta stand 10 toes down on your word. Your word gotta be law. Your word gotta be bond. And you gotta set your do's and don'ts, and don't be afraid if you lose her because she can't stand up to your rules and regulations. It's okay if she can't stand up to it, because what one woman won't do, another one will. Trust me. You understand? You gotta believe in yourself though. You gotta have self-confidence. You did? You gotta have extreme self-confidence. And you can't be out here just trying to do things to make people feel good, hoping that you get appreciated. She's not gonna appreciate you the way you wanna be appreciated. It's not happening. She sees you for who you are. It is what it is. She knows you for who you are. Trust and believe a woman knows when she's dealing with an alpha man and a beta man. She may not say it to you. She may not express it to you. But trust and believe, she knows where you stand, and she knows she can get away with a lot of things when it comes to you. That's why she's dating you. You give her a soft life. She don't have to work. She don't have to do anything. All she got to do is show up, and you're going to pay the bill. And she really got to give you the bare minimum. She don't really got to do much. You're the reason why the world and the dating pool is in shambles. Step your game up. Get some lessons. Educate yourself on how this shit works. You got the money to do it. Spend a couple dollars and get some lessons on how to, you know what I mean, step up your game. You dig? And number 2, once you decide to get in a relationship, the second thing you got to understand when you decide to get in a relationship, it's no longer about me. It's about we. Once you decide to get in a relationship, it's no longer about me. It's about we. So stop acting single. So all that single shit that you used to do when you was by yourself, you can't do it no more. You can't take a girl's or a guy's trip out the country without notifying your partner. You can't just do what you want willy-nilly and move through life like you King Jaffe Joe, and you can do whatever you want at the drop of a dime. Once you in a relationship, you're in a partnership. When you make a decision, you have to think of 2 people. So if you decide to go on a guy's trip or girl's trip, you got to notify the person that you're in a relationship with. Plus, you got to ask them if they would like to join. Yeah, you got to ask her, hey, do you mind, me and my guy friends or me and my girlfriends, we going, on a tropical island out the country. Do you want to come? You dig? And that's the respectful thing to do. Now, I know when you was single, you was going out the country whenever you felt like. You was booking your plane ticket a day before, and you was booking your hotel while you was on the plane. You was moving like, you know what I mean? Like you wanted to, and you didn't give a damn, right? Because you were single. But once you start to get in a relationship and you create that partnership, it's no longer about me, it's about we. You think for 1 second I'm gonna let my woman to be on a tropical island in a bathing suit with a bunch of horny ass natives moving and grooving around, trying to get her number and trying to holler at her? Do you know the chances of a woman cheating on you out of the country? Damn near 99%. Yeah, it's very high. You better, listen, man. For the niggas that let their woman go out of the country with their girlfriends and they trust them and they know their woman is not doing anything, you must be one of those beta mans I'm talking about. Because everybody knows if you let your woman go out the country by herself and she's around a bunch of horny ass natives that's offering her everything she wants, they're at her beck and call. I be seeing, guys in Jamaica, when they doing that experience where they're in the river and they on that, I guess it's something like a kayak, or it's some type of, thing that they ride on, and then they reach to a certain point and then they start to massage the women with a certain rock that's in the water. They get the rock, they rub it together, and then they start to massage the female, and then, they have this white little muddy thing around them, and, and niggas is getting off on this, man. Niggas is having a good time. My woman is not going to be in Jamaica having another nigga massage her on a kayak. It's not happening. It's just not happening. You can't convince me. Ain't nothing you can say to me and tell me, hey, I'm going to be with my girlfriends. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's fine. You're not going to be doing nothing right here. Not out the country on a tropical island in Jamaica having strangers motherfucker massage you with some fucking frozen or stone rock or whatever the shit is, muddy rock, right? You dig? Y'all see it happening all the time. When you go to Jamaica, they got some island nigga rubbing a female down with a nice body, and he just having a good time. It's not happening, you dig? So yes, number 2, you have to understand once you decide to get in a relationship, it's a we thing, it's not a me thing. You dig? Number 3, the other thing that you gotta always pay attention to is understand this. Once you're in a relationship, that I wanna be alone, I don't feel too good, I don't feel like talking, that weird ass energy mood swings motherfuckers be having. You know what I mean? Once you decide to be in a relationship, you can't have those type of mood swings. You got to be able to communicate with your partner. Whatever you going through, you got to be able to voice that with your partner. You can't leave them in the dark and hope that they figure out what's going on with you. Nah, motherfuckers don't know what's going on with you. If you having a mood swing or you having a moment where you want to be alone or you feel like you don't want to be bothered, you got to communicate that. You can't be leaving me in the dark and having me thinking that I did something wrong. Not knowing that, bitch, you suffer from bipolar issues. Not knowing that you on medication and you got other things going on with you mentally that I know nothing about. And I'm over here thinking and wondering, is it me? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because you don't feel like talking. You going through your mood swings or you having a moment. All that shit is cancel once you decide to get the relationship. You have to know how to communicate with your partner. You have to know how to express yourself and let them know what's going on with you. It's only right. You dig? Communication is one of the most important tools that you have to have once you decide to be in a relationship. Communication is at the top of the list. If you would like to watch this full episode without having to wait, subscribe to my YouTube membership where you can watch the full episode before it's released. And if you want to watch more content, join my Patreon family for more exclusive, never before seen episodes. All the information will be in the description below. Cheers.